His Hall of Fame caliber. And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Tim Duncan is checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Parker. Warriors leading by 7. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the basket good. Green's got his first 2 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Shots good by Mills.
Hey, kid, you ready?
Warriors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bogut the pass to Curry. Another miss by Curry. Spurs trail by 5. Leonard kicks to Mills. Fires from 14. Green with the block. And he gets it to go. 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's a...
All right, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, AT&T Center is where the action is tonight, and it's a close game going on. Taking a look at the... And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 19 points, and talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Spurs trail by 7. Parker outside. Leonard sets a screen for Parker. There's the triple. Leonard, no luck. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Green dishes to Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Kawhi Leonard. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. It's Curry outside. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Anderson.
Hey.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And for Kyle Anderson, he had so many traits, Greg, the Spurs were looking for when they drafted him back in 2014. But he spent pretty much the entire season on the Pine.
Yeah, and you know that Coach Pop makes his guys earn their minutes. You know, he doesn't care if he took you in the first round or if you're an undrafted free agent. He's going to play the guy who helps his team win.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
And the stuff by West.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
To the middle. It's stolen by West. Parker outside. Ginobili outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, talking about Kyle Anderson, he's a bit of a polarizing prospect, has a multifaceted skill set. I mean, excellent court vision, outstanding length, doesn't have elite athleticism, absolutely needs to get stronger, but he's got a lot of game. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace. And guys, getting back to Kyle Anderson, not a fit for every system. I mean, he's a guy who needs the ball in his hands to be effective, and he's much more of a facilitator than a finisher at this stage.
Mills, he's checked in for Tony Parker. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And they're able to recover. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Ginobili. Warriors leading by 8. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Diaw with the steal. Here's Mills. And another basket for San Antonio. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Spurs making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Off the inbound. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and of course the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last year.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ginobili kicks to Martin. Fires at the elbow. And it's San Antonio with another. So it's the Warriors now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. Puts up a 3. And Ginobili pulls it down. Ginobili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mills goes back up. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Anderson.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
No coverage that time.
Go.
That's now 8 points for Ginobili. Ezeli dishes to Rush. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Martin up top. He has 5. There's the 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Ginobili.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And as we finish. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9 on the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Bogut out there with Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in at the point guard position. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. And it's off from 3-point range. Thompson against Green. Over to the wing. It's Parker with the drive. Misses from close range.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And so last season for Tony Parker, something of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on in age, Clark. We've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest 3-point percentage of his career last year.
And he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career. Nice job on the offensive glass.
And Green gets it to go.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Here's Aldridge. San Antonio again missing. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and break both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Leonard attacking. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the 4th. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Parker against Curry. It's stolen by Bogut. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bogut. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the Hustle's